It's time for another episode of Pottawattamie County Routes. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. Coming up today, we are taking the show on the road, and I went to a family-run bar and grill that is in between Council Bluffs and Crescent on Old Lincoln Highway. It's called the Mile Away. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you've eaten there because they have tremendous food, but they have revamped their upstairs into almost like a pool hall. A dart league plays up there. It's an entirely different feel, and they're having a ton of success. They've got a lot of really excellent pool players that are coming in and playing in a league, and I thought we should go out there and talk a little bit about what happened and how all of this came together. So Lori's coming out. She's part of this, and she's the manager at the upper level of the mile there at the Mile Away, and she is going to fill us in on everything. So on location today with Pottawattamie County Routes at the Mile Away between Crescent and Council Bluffs and Old Lincoln Highway. Castle and Associates of American Family Insurance is your local insurance provider for all of your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance needs with 4 convenient locations. They are in Trainer, also in Council Bluffs, Bellevue, and Elkhorn. They are local and in your neighborhood, ready to help you navigate the complexities of insurance today. Travis and his team will educate, advise, and simplify insurance, all to protect those things you cherish most. Give them a call for your free quote. If you have a leak, a clogged drain, or need a big remodel, Waldstein Plumbing in Council Bluffs has you covered with fast, reliable service and expert craftsmanship, handling everything from small repairs to major installations. They're locally owned and trusted and take pride in doing the job right the first time. So if it's residential or commercial, big or small, when plumbing problems strike, call Waldstein Plumbing. Visit waldsteinplumbing.com. And Service Master Restored by Schmader knows it is hard to get back to normal when you've suffered serious property damage due to flooding, fire, or smoke, which often leads to mold, and it leaves you with all sorts of questions about how to get your home or business back to normal. Service Master Restored by Schmader restores your space by offering quality commercial and residential restoration services. Give this number a call, 402-339-9911. This is not the studios on Willow. This is somewhere else, and we are back at the mile and actually at the upper level of the mile to talk with Lori, who is the manager of up here. Is that your title? Or
we're not super formal around here, but yeah, I guess you would say that I kind of manage the show. Yeah.
You just kind of manage the show. Well, you're doing a good job because we've talked about it in other times that I've been here. Every time I come out, it looks a little bit different than the time before.
Yep.
And this time it looks a lot different because things have flipped a little bit. We've got dartboards on the opposite side. You have 3 pool tables now lined up. And from what I hear, this is a pretty popular spot when it comes to pool playing and leagues and things like that.
Yeah, it's really picked up over the course of the past few weeks, the past month or so. It's been growing super fast.
Why do you think that is? What is there something that you can credit it to?
The community, honestly, our people. We have a few, just throwing pool tournaments out there. We've had a few key pool players in here that have been a huge help to us, that have either talked with me directly on this is what you should do, this is what you shouldn't do, this is what might work, talk with Charles. This is a Facebook group you should be part of. And so probably just following the community and different people that are suggesting things has helped us to grow from there, because we've just taken the lead and then went forward, and then that kind of gets word of mouth and goes from there.
Well, now this started with, you used to have a single table downstairs.
Yes.
And I know that one was brought up here, and I think then you brought in a second one.
Yep.
When did you figure out that, all right, there's something here, because the pool players like to come here? So when did that start to take shape and come together for you?
Yeah, so out of the blue, Boss Man said, hey, let's throw a 2-man tournament one Friday night, or one Saturday night, I think it was. And we threw that out there, and we had more teams show up than our 2 tables could accommodate. And we thought, wow, is this a fluke? Wow. So we went through with it. And then the following week, we had even more teams. We had so many teams, we had to turn some away. And in fact, we tried to pack on a couple more teams. Lesson learned, we were here till about 3 a.m. All the teams were. So we adjusted. And that's kind of what it has always been here is We do something and then we adjust a little bit. We do something, even the way that the place has changed up. If this works, we stick with that. But if we can adjust a little and tweak, we adjust a little and tweak. So it just grew from there. We realized quickly we need a third table.
Well, this is a really good example of what most business coaches and motivational speakers and people will tell you is you have to be willing to shift your original thinking. And because oftentimes when we start a project, we don't know all the details. We don't know everything that it has the possibility to be. Opening yourself up to those possibilities and saying, all right, well, we have a chance here to do something. Maybe this wasn't our original vision, but there's a definite opportunity here. And we're sitting in it now. I mean, that's what this is.
Yeah, and it feels good. It's a little bit of everything. You know, you kind of follow your gut. Myself and Charles and Jess, we work so closely together. So we brainstorm a lot, and the three of us, okay, we get the vibe off of each other. We listen to our people, and it all comes together. It all comes together good.
Well, you mentioned how it feels out here. Day one, the first time that I came out here, which was shortly after you guys had taken over this location, not just a few months.
Yep.
And it was the first time that I was here. I didn't really fully recognize what it was that I was experiencing, but I knew very quickly that this place feels good.
Yeah.
Downstairs and upstairs.
Yeah, it
This place
has
feels
great
good.
energy. And
Yeah.
I don't know how better to describe that. It's just it has a great feel to it, you know. Yeah. And if that ever tweaks or gets off kilter, we rein that back in. You know, whether that's anything from a customer with an off night or an employee with an off, whatever that could be. All right, we recognize that and let's fix that, and we go right back into this is the energy we want all the time.
Well, and it was also the reason that, you know, back during my single days, I would come out here for dinner and hang out for a couple hours, watch a ball game, do something like that, because this was a place that I knew that I could go that while I was there and after I left, I was going to feel better than when I got there. And
Yeah.
I appreciate that more than you know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you can artificially create that. It just has to be.
Yeah.
And it comes from the top down with all of you that are in management and from owners and the culture that you're creating and knowing that, you know, you guys take care of your staff, you always have.
Yep.
And that you make sure that your clients and customers that are coming through here have a great time. You've always done that. And that translates into people just like to be here.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
there's pool players can go a lot of different places.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, they really can. And we're getting such a great group in here. You know, what's fun about it is I'll be at the bar behind the bar doing something, and I'll have customers at the bar, and all of a sudden I'll get the whispers. Oh, look who just walked in the door. And then my ears pop up and I'm like, what's going on? And oh, that's so and so, that's a master player or there. You know, so it's these and not being a pool player, just learning about that. It's neat to see the hubbub and, you know, and new people coming in and experiencing it.
That's pretty cool. It's been I wouldn't call this a pool hall. I don't think you've gone to that level.
No, not yet.
But I've been in some back when I was much younger. And yeah, there's a vibe that when you walk in there, and I always knew, look, I'm an amateur. You know, I can hold a stick well enough that people who don't know how to play think I do, and people who do know how to play spot me in a second.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
But that the fact that you're getting those top quality players here, yeah, you're doing something.
Yeah.
Specifically what that is, I'm not really sure.
I don't either.
But it's working.
Yeah,
so
we're just following it and liking where it goes and seeing what happens, really.
So if somebody's coming out here to play in a tournament, is it something they have to sign up for ahead of time? Do you just show up?
Sometimes, normally, no. Normally, they can always just sign up. They don't have to pre-register. There's some times when we were trying to build Fridays, so I would throw it out there. Hey, let's pre-register just in case I don't have enough. We can call it quits, so we're not wasting anyone's time. And no, but still worked out. We had plenty, and so sometimes we give them the option to pre-register, but they don't have to. They can just show up.
Well, you're also very good at keeping everyone updated on social media. So if anyone is curious about what's going on out here, that's the safest place to
Yes.
go.
Yep.
Yeah, because you got
Yep.
plenty of lead time.
Yep.
To let people know.
Absolutely. Between Jess, the owner Jess, and myself, we both are the ones always tackling Facebook and social media together. So if they see it out there, it's one of us that are putting it out there.
So did you have, is it the Mile Council Bluffs? What is it that people need to follow on
It's
Facebook?
the Mile Away.
The
Yep.
Mile Away.
Yep. The Mile
Just
Away.
follow the Mile Away.
Yep.
And just search for that. You'll find it.
Yep.
Follow them, see what's going on. That's just the pool tables. You got the dart boards over here. I know.
Yep. We have dart boards. We actually have a Luck of the Draw tournament this coming Friday. Yeah, we do dart leagues. We're actually going to be focused recently we were talking to boost up the dart community here. The pool community has really been taking off, and we'd like to focus on getting more dart players out here. We have the 4, and we're hoping to get 2 or more dart boards that we're actually going to put over here on this side.
On the other side.
Yep.
So, well,
Yep.
yeah, you've got space.
Yeah, we're going to be moving these. We're going to be getting rid of those. We don't use those. So we're going to move those down, get some dartboards over here. So adjusting, see, we're adjusting. Those weren't being used. So let's put something there that'll be used.
That makes plenty of sense. And this, as you said, from the original concept of what this was going to be to what it is now,
Yeah.
it doesn't look the same.
No,
But
no.
boy, I think this is,
yeah,
you nailed it.
It was a great original concept. It just didn't take. And so we just quickly kind of, we just changed gears. Yeah.
Well, that's what you have to do, and you have to be open to doing it.
Yep.
And who knows, 6 months to a year from now, there might be something completely different up
Yeah.
here. But being open to it, you've got plenty of space. You've got the bar that's upstairs.
Yep.
You got the restaurant downstairs.
Yeah.
People can actually order food. while they're
Yeah,
up
and
here.
in fact, we've been getting food orders up here so much that we do it a little differently up here. We have numbers now for the tables,
Mhm.
and so when people come up here, they go up to the bartender and they order their food, and they get a number,
Mhm.
and then the kitchen staff brings that up, finds the table number, and brings your food right to your table.
You were not doing that before. When I first
No.
started coming out here a couple of years ago, you weren't doing that.
No, we
Yeah.
had to.
Yeah.
We had to adjust because we started getting too many food orders up here, and we had to figure out a method because we were having a hard time. They were just all coming up to the bar, and the poor bartender was having to figure it out. So we quickly adjusted, and now you just get a number. Yeah.
Well, the other cool thing too is I know that the original concept for what was going on out here was pretty much just a bar that served food, just kind of entertainment, and but you would have some food available.
Yeah.
Well, what turned out, and people found out very quickly, that they have really good food,
Really good food.
and you turned into more of a restaurant.
Yes.
And this particular area where we're sitting in right now was available for rent for events and different things like
Yep.
that. But you were just kind of leaving it at that. Well, now you're hitting the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
you can provide something for both crowds because the restaurant's still there, still running great specials.
Oh, such good food specials. Yeah. Yeah.
Expanded into breakfast.
Yes. All day breakfast
Yeah.
now. Yeah. Great food.
Yeah. So all of that in one location, really easy to find. I'm sorry that I'm turning this into an infomercial, but that's just what I do.
Yeah.
And just Old Lincoln Highway, north of Council Bluffs,
Yeah.
south of Crescent.
Yeah.
Very easy to find because you got a big sign that says a mile away. Right
Yeah. Very easy to find. Yeah. Lots going on here. Volleyball's going to be kicking up.
Yep.
We're pushing volleyball for almost every night of the week. So we're going to be doing all kinds of different leagues. They're going to be putting horseshoe pits back there. So we're going to be doing horseshoe leagues. They're
Yeah.
building out a beer garden in the back. Yeah, there's a lot in the works.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happening here.
Yeah,
And
a 4th
it's-
pool table coming here in the next few weeks.
Really?
Yes, we learned it. So as soon as we got the 3rd table,
Okay.
we learned that we needed a 4th table. So imagine a 4th, but they're all going to be churned this way. Those will be gone, and they'll be.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. I also like that you got them far enough apart that a person shooting on one side
Yes.
is not going to hit the person on
Nope.
the
Nope. And we're going to keep that nice spacing.
Right.
Even with the 4 tables, we've measured it out.
And it works.
Once we turn them, there's still going to be good spacing between them. And that way we can maintain the good seating.
So follow the Mile Away on Facebook for all the latest events that are going on. You'll find the daily specials
Yeah.
on there that are
Yeah.
out, and stop out, take a look,
Yeah.
and just see what's going on.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to the next time.
Absolutely. Thank you. Nice having you out.
Are you in the market for stylish, locally curated fashion that's close to home? The Unique Boutique Iowa is at 101 4th Street in Neola and is your destination for trendy clothing, accessories, distinctive gifts. Unique Boutique Iowa bringing a homegrown passion for quality and community to every piece. She's open on the weekends, Saturdays 10 to 2, Sundays 11 to 3, or always online at shopubiowa.com. Primrose Retirement Community is located in Council Bluffs but serves all across southwest Iowa, and they believe home should be a place of comfort, connection, and care. From personalized support to engaging daily activities, everything they do is designed to help residents live fully and confidently. At Primrose, that's their priority, to put the quality of the residents' care and daily needs at the top of their list each and every day. It's not just about where you live, it's about how you live. Learn more about life at Primrose Retirement Community at primroseretirement.com. Contact Jamie Bush at Primrose and discover a place that truly puts people first. And here on Pottawattamie County Routes, we explore the places that make our region home and the people who keep them connected. That is why we are proud to feature Marnie Elkhorn Communications, your local communications provider serving Marnie, Elkhorn, Walnut, Avoca, and other southwest Iowa towns with high-speed fiber internet, reliable phone service, and TV options built for rural living. With real local support and unlimited data plans, you get speeds up to 1 gig to work, stream, and stay in touch with family and neighbors. Visit metc.net to learn more and get connected today. Thanks again to the good folks at the Mile Away. I also had breakfast for dinner before I left there, and that is a great meal too. Weekly specials, and just it's such a wonderful feel, just like Lori was talking about throughout the entire facility. So I head on out, check it out. And I think you'll be glad you did. Be sure to save room for dinner. My name's Todd Studer. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.